Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Friday morning, July 10th, 2020. It's about 9:35 in the morning. Yes, I am. It is my day off. Well, my day off. I'm off. I'm on leave for 2 weeks. I go back to work on the 21st. Excuse the noise. Welcome back. I am in Pasadena, in Old Town, namely. A bit different now, more so than it had been in the past. Quite noisy, as you can tell. A lot different from when I used to come down here, and it was very, very quiet. Kind of funny. Oh, there's some. These are kind of reminiscent DoorDash spacing. They are open, but they do have requirements, of course. So they are still open. Well, they are open, so you can definitely come in to the cheesecake. So obviously you can see a lot more movement, a lot more traffic, both foot and more or less vehicle wise. New developments here in LA County since the uprising in our sickness situation. It is really now prohibited to restaurants and eateries of such are allowed open, but they're not encouraging, and actually they are just not allowing inside dining unless you have something outside al fresco henceforth, then that is permissible. And this weekend LA County is launching to help out a lot of the eateries and food and beverage establishments. They're allowing them to come out beyond their property, beyond their doors of the retail business, and that is to come outdoors al fresco. And some of the streets in LA County are closing up, and that is also including Pasadena. If you can tell by the cones out here, they are closing partitions, sections of the street, and that's here in Pasadena. There is more actually to follow further east, I believe, and I think on Lake and some of the side streets. So I believe this is going to allow places like Cheesecake and other eateries, maybe even Poke Salad Bar and the coffee shop over here, to come out and extend, and then that way they're for whatever lacking that they have in occupancy in that they're not allowed to have, they can continue to have out here. Because I mean, Cheesecake Factory is fairly large. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's say they have 30 tables in here. At the most they would probably be able to hold is, I think, 50% now. I'm not sure if it's still 25%, but that's a big chunk in business, especially when it comes to food and beverage. Regular retail is one thing, but food and beverage, you have so many more expenses, so much more overhead. The insurance is definitely at least twice the amount now, so you have to make that all up at a much slower pace. And for anyone that knows business, that's not very good, especially in today's market when we're at high pace and we were just one person after the next and everything. Now everybody's limited to occupancy as far as business, so that hurts the businessmen, especially the small businessmen alike here in Pasadena. But it is nice. See, you can see the cones that they're doing that, and our numbers are definitely going up so quickly that there has been muttering about probably going back on a lockdown, which I would sorely fear. Here's one of our back alleys. We have so many nice alleys over here that have smaller businesses. And actually, at this time of the morning, this time of the day is like really nice time. It's fairly cool. You can get your walking in, walk your dogs and everything. Taco Libre. It's cool, huh? And then there's this, I remember I actually tried to apply for a job here many years ago. Didn't get it. But the dog bakery, they've been here for years now. I didn't think they were going to make it. But they specialize in treats for animals and baked. They bake their own. So yeah, very cool. I don't know what it is, but something about this alley right here in Colorado, coming down here. There's the alley. Something about this section. I would love just to own this section. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. This is a nice building here too. Very, I bet they got a gin cellar somewhere. Where are you hiding the gin? How many stills were occupied back here in the day? Roots and rye. Pretty quiet over here, huh? Off the beaten path over there in Colorado. Beer and Claw. And we are headed down to my favorite street, Green Street. Oh, all right. The sounds of realism start to encroach. Here is a designer furniture store. Yes, very, very fancy, as you can see. They do have some cool stuff in there, I admit. But this, the whole kind of furniture seems more like a movie set. Like, is that really, are those really glass chairs? Look at that. Holy cow, they appear to be. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? Glass chairs. God help you. No children, most definitely. That's for the sterile couple, heaven forbid, or for the matured, retired folks. I mean, it is kind of cool, but whew, glass? Yeah. I love that garage right there. That's another building I'd love to own. God, I love this street. This is the furniture store. Looks like Des Prairies. Let's come out here. Oh yeah. I love this street. I got a couple pictures. And at night it's so beautiful here because the ficus trees are have lights on them, white lights. And at night, in the evening when they turn them on, it's very, very Disney-esque here. And there are some beautiful old buildings. See this? Look at this. This used to be, I believe, an old garage. It was these three right here connected. This whole section I would love to own too. I know. So many buildings. I gotta tell you folks, you know, I love architecture. It's just fantastic. Even this little tiny thing, I've been in here. I don't believe there is any plumbing of any sorts in here, as a matter of fact. It's just 4 walls, a floor, and a ceiling. Here, look. Oh no, there is a restroom. My mistake. See, look at this. That's it. This is retail. There's a bathroom in there, I believe, with air conditioning. Look at this. It is tiny, but it's cute. And I bet you this, my guesstimation, no less than $10,000 a month. Easily. It's not very big. Yeah, no less than $10,000 a month. But if you had something positive that you can net at least half of that a month, maybe if you're just doing it for a hobby, retired, it's worth it, I guess. Although you're going to lose 5. There's another design studio right there. And we are coming up to a place I just like to go in. Haven't bought one in a long time, but I love the smell. Caillou. No, I've never eaten there. I've never eaten there. I'd like to try it one time. The Green Street Tavern. Buca de Beppo, always a happening spot. And here we go. Cigars by Chivas. Colorado up there. This is De Lacy, by the way, I believe. This is De Lacy. And going down that way, those apartments are Westgate. Actually, those are nice apartments. I would have to honestly say they're not that new. They're, I want to say, 10 plus years old. Just a little. But they are 1, 2, 3 blocks, I believe. It's huge. They are definitely the most friendly, the most family-friendly apartment complexes in, I would have to honestly say, in Pasadena. When the ex and I, we signed up here for a waiting list, and honestly, the waiting list was about 5 years. That's just on the regular. They do have a low-income housing waiting list, which is, I think, 10 plus years. So, yeah. This is also the paper company building. This is, if I'm not mistaken, an architecturally historic building. I don't remember, but I do love the design. It's very, very Art Deco. I mean, you don't look at the drop lighting with the Riverstone on the side of the facade. I mean, just God, it's so nice. That would make actually a spectacular home. And this is the old Twin Palms restaurant. It's both not here, and neither are the palm trees. There is one more garage. There's actually about like 3 garage buildings that I would love to own and kind of turn into a home. I'd love to turn one of these buildings into a home. There's one in particular that I would, two in particular, one down further down on Green that way, kind of like, I'd like to turn that into a little estate type of thing, but one I could turn into a really cool home is coming up. See, this is part of the West Gate. It's huge. Goes all the way over there. That's Pasadena Avenue, I believe. Look how cute this is. Look at that. See? We got so many cute businesses. Scissor Group Limited. See? Let's give this place a little plug. Anything for these small businesses that have managed to stay afloat. You got to give it to them. They stuck by it. It takes a little effort. I don't know, honestly, if I would have had the reserve to do so, I might have just really panicked and just called it quits, honestly. But not you, Charlie. You're yeah, I know. But sometimes when it comes to business like that, I can make hasty decisions. There's part of Westgate right there, and it's cool. One of the things they showed me is part of, I'm not sure in what part of the property, but on one of the properties or two of the properties, they have like a huge, giant chessboard thing that you can play in the common area, in the lounging area. They're nice, actually. Some have two-story plan units with a loft or spiral staircases. This right here, Work Brothers. This building is cool. That is just a cool building. That goes further on to west, down to Orange Grove. And that's still part, I believe, of Westgate. That's I think, you know what? No, no, it is, yeah. It's part of the retail. I think this part is as well. Honestly, I don't remember. I think this section over here is as well. This is Pasadena Avenue, Pasadena and Green. That straightaway right over there above yonder is Orange Grove. That's where the parade route starts. That's where everybody starts to line up for the route and heads up a little bit, about a couple more blocks, and makes that infamous sharp right turn. We are headed north on Pasadena. Still a lot of empty retail. You know, this actually, trying to look at things positively, this could be a good opportunity for a lot of startups and a lot of businesses. New aspects, maybe even take an old idea and turn it into something new for today's time. That's actually not too bad of an idea. You know, that's a quick, easy startup. Take something old, kind of, I wouldn't say so much as rebrand it, just restructure it for today's time and situation, and apply it for today. Nice package, sell it, whatever it is, even if it's a service, and go from there. And then from there you can start off and get a little bit more original. I don't know, just a thought. But I think even though in this new businesses can sprout up, especially, you know, the one thing right now is definitely a booming business is the marijuana industry and the CBD industry. That is especially in the advent of this whole nightmare, it's very therapeutic. I don't know, you take some of that product and label it for today. There's everything. You could take a cough drop and rebrand it, and there you go. This cough drop, this has got vitamin C in it. 1/2 millionth part of vitamin C, but it's good for the immune system. You know how it is. All right, and we are coming up to Colorado. One thing, I am so sad. Sur La Table, that store right there. Okay, now I've worked at both places, both at Williams-Sonoma and Sur La Table. Sur La Table is not really too well known, but out of the two companies, actually, I like Sur La Table better. They're both basically about the same in the sales of fine cooking and cooking accessories and home accessories and cookware. But something about Sur La Table, they really specialize in the Crusette, all clad. A lot of their variety was just so much better. And it wasn't, if you walked into this store, any of the Sur La Table stores, and you walk into Williams-Sonoma, it wasn't, I don't want to say it was, the feeling was a little bit more home-like surrounding, more familiar, more like you're at a friend's house or at a family's house in the country and everything. That's the way Sur La Table always gave off the environment in the set. It's just more friendly, more accessible. They really got good sales, holy cow. But unfortunately, they, in the wake of this nightmare, they filed and they are going bye-bye. I, in fact, used to work at this store over, where is it? Was it that one? Huh, let me see. I can't, oh yeah, right there. Let's see. In that section right there, right there, I used to demonstrate the Nespresso and espresso shots and everything. I did that for like a couple weeks solid, and it was great because I got to make espresso for folks and show them how quickly and easy it was, and they got to taste it. If they didn't get to taste, if they didn't taste it, they didn't want it, I drank it. So I was pretty wired all the time. And surprisingly, there's a lot of folks that don't drink coffee but are willing to shell out the money for a friend or relative as a gift, most certainly. But this store is just awesome, and the clientele here was just fantastic, more friendly, more down to earth, not as, and I don't mean this in a mean way, not as snobbish, but bye bye Sur La Table. I had fun, but a management position opened up at Harry and David, and I took it. And the rest is history. All right, my friends, I shall end it here, and I will post this. Oh, Stranger Things. I will post this. Oh, Urban Outfitters. When I get home. So you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on. And oh wow, it's quiet and empty now. Spoke too soon. This is kind of cool too. I like this section. And you know, you could have restaurant here. There's a Argentinian restaurant, really good food from what I understand. Get out dinner, and if you're feeling sassy, you can come in, get a Tesla. Yes. They turn the cars sideways and they get them through the front door. Pretty cool, huh? No, they don't. But you can come here and get a Tesla and push that infamous button and just launch off. So that would be cool. Comments, good or bad, please post. If not, email. And I will talk to you soon. Love you all. Stay safe. Stay smart.